Freeway. We're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 309 is the average entering play. 13 home runs and 73 driven in. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 25 homers and 82 runs batted in. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now the pitch. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 45. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Trout gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 27 homers and 85 driven in. Greinke over to first, and the runner back safely. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Greinke comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and 0 count and the pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Ready with the 3-0, and that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Upton.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. 0-1 the count.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
2-0 to Brantley. Outside, 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Abraham Toro, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fouled off. One and one, here it is, and he fouls this one off. Brantley, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit well on the ground to first. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
The catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
1-2. Here it comes. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. To the plate now, Jose Rojas. And this is popped up near second base. Correa is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 8. The right
Time
field.
for a look at the Astros
Shaw.
on D. In the outfield,
Jay.
Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
In now is John Jay as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9. The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and two.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. So next to hit is Miles Straw. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Popped up. Walsh is right there. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Mccormick.
And stepping in, Chas McCormick. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now it'll be Carlos Correa. He flied out leading off the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. McCormick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Correa, left field and carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Kyle Tucker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Trout.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now here is David Fletcher. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. Diaz scoops it up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting, the first baseman, Walsh.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Stepping in once again is Justin Upton. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fletcher at third. Walsh on at second with 2 down. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second and third, 2 away. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0 to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Abraham Toro will be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. Skied down the left field line. Upton's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Anthony Benboom digging in.
And leading up for the Angels, the catcher, Anthony Benboom.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Jose Rojas. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
To the plate now, John Jay. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Correa is there, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
First offering.
Count 1-0.
Here's the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Castro, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here comes the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Up next, Miles Straw. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
The count is full, 3-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Jay. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mccormick.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now here is Albert Pujols. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, David Fletcher. That's a strike to throw down. is in time as Castro got him.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On a line, that's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Andrew Heaney comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He set and the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brantley.
One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Correa on third. Gurriel at second with one away. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Iglesias.
Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro, high in the air down the right field line. And foul. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Junior Guerra gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. Seven runs, just 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Miles Straw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Mccormick, fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2. I got to count 0-2.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Castro at second, McCormick on at first with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. And now in the box, Jared Walsh. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Justin Upton the next to hit. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Greinke's ready, coming at him with the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two balls and two strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Toro waits on it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 7-0. Now at the plate is Yuli Gurriel. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To Iglesias for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Iglesias waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Jay. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. Striding in is Anthony Bemboom. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
The catcher, Anthony.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Jose Rojas.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Nivaldo Rodriguez is into the ballgame now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Into the box now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard up the middle, reined in, barehanded for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Angels held in check there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now to the plate, here is Jason Castro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one. The 0-1 pitch.
popped him up. Iglesias has a play. One away.
Now batting, number 7.
So the next to bat will be Miles Straw. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. One out, nobody on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1. Line hard deep into left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate now, Mccormick, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. (0-1), here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball one. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Raisel Iglesias
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. Carlos Correa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Next, it'll be Gurriel. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Soft liner to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0.
And leading up for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Fastball called for strike 2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Iglesias. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Astros host road win number 40 on the year. Zach Greinke earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.